Reading for June 30th, Science of Mind, A Philosophy of Faith, A Way of Life by Ernest Holmes. Reading from page 400, paragraph 1, through page 402, paragraph 1, using inclusive language. Conscious thought is the starting point of every new creation. Trained thought is far more powerful than untrained, since the admission that thought is power gives it added power. This is one of the greatest secrets of mental science. Conscious thought is the starting point. The subjective law knows only to obey. It can do nothing else. It has no will of its own. We impress our will upon it. We do not will as though we were using an arbitrary force. We impress it. We should be careful to differentiate between these two attitudes of mind. The idea of a successful life will create success. The idea will find objective form in the outer world of the one who holds it with conviction. It must first become established in the conscious mind. It will then transmit itself into a subjective embodiment, and when this happens, success will become habitual. If one does not know exactly what they wish to do, they should treat themselves for general success in whatever they attempt to do. They must treat themselves for guidance into the knowledge of that which would be best for them to do, remembering that the inner mind knows infinitely more than the intellect. It knows how to take ideas and form objective circumstances around them. Naturally, the sooner we know just what we wish to do, the quicker we shall create mental images that are definite, and the creative mind can more quickly set to work to carry out our plans for us. The objective mind alone may consciously decide what is to happen. All subjective decisions are merely conclusions built on already accepted premises, ideas, or thought patterns. The conscious mind may change these thought patterns and thereby cause a different flow of energy and intelligence toward the objective of its desire. The spirit alone has the power of real self-expression and true volition. This is why we call the conscious part of mind the spirit of people, the conscious mind of the universe, the spirit of God. Remember that when you use your subjective mind, you are using the creative power of the universe, for the two are really one. There is but one mind, whether it be individual or universal. Remember also that mind in its conscious state is spirit, whether we think of it as in people or in God, that is, whether we think of it as individual or universal. Mind in its unconscious or subjective state is the law of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect of itself is not an entity, but it is the way that we use the great law of all life. From this viewpoint, any particular effect may be changed by altering our thought relationship to the fundamental law which gives rise to lesser causes and effects. This we cannot do while we look only at that which is limited and already in form. We deal with the formless. We must consciously know that we can use creative power. The more complete such acceptance on our part, the more completely we shall be able to use this power for definite purposes. We should develop a conscious conviction of our ability to know and to understand the way that the mind works. We shall not be able to do this while we listen to those who deny us, or themselves, the privileges we wish to enjoy. No one ever yet found a living soul in a dead body, or learned that affirmations of life and health will become beneficial by denying any power to them. If, at times, we doubt our ability to use the law, we should again remind ourselves that it is not I, but the Spirit of the Creator in me who doeth the work. This will straighten our thought and place us again on the road of faith and understanding. We must believe. We must learn how to believe. We should treat ourselves until we do believe. No one ever started at the top. Let us be happy to begin where we are and grow.